Hi, saxophone players. It's Mr. Y, obviously. I'm going to do a little tutorial here on the Clementi Presto for alto saxophone. It's a level 3 NYSSMA solo. It's in the Larry Teal program solos book. Looks like this. This is a cool solo. I like this one a lot. There's a lot of cool things going on here. Couple of technical things you're going to want to watch out for. First of all, this is in the key of F concert for the alto saxophone. So remember your key signature. You don't have F sharps. You have F naturals, first of all. And second of all, you do have B flats as well. Remember, B flat is 2 fingers like A, plus your bottom roller coaster key right here, your bottom side key. Okay, that's the best fingering for it. There's also the bis key, of course, and the 1-1. But the best fingering, and I think the one you use most of the time in this particular song, is the 2 fingers plus the side key. Okay. There are some 16th notes in this one, so you're going to want to, okay. First of all, since it's in the key of F for the saxophone, you're going to want to practice the F scale. Remember, we have F natural at the bottom, G, A, B flat, okay, then C, and then D, E, F natural up on top, with your thumb key, of course, in the back. So, yeah. You may want to practice that F scale in all kinds of configurations. I like doing it in thirds too. You know, there's all kinds of ways you can do that. You can do it in stepwise thirds. Any way you can get your fingers kind of familiar with the F scale, it's going to benefit you in this because all these notes, or most of these notes at least, are in the F scale. Okay. The main theme of this thing right at the beginning is marked piano. You can see, and then about 3 lines down, there's a mezzo forte version of the same thing. It's almost exactly the same phrase. The second to last note is different in each one of these little, about 16 measure phrases, I guess. 12, it's 12. I guess it's 12 bars. But the phrase is almost exactly alike. Then you start doing something different a little bit later, of course. Lots of dynamics in this one, guys. Piano, mezzo forte, all the way down to double piano, all the way up to forte, and then at the very end of the song, fortissimo. So you do have to save a little for that double forte right at the very end. The tempo they have marked here, 144, is a little bit ridiculous to me. I mean, you could play this song at 144. To me, this is too much, though. To me, that sounds a little fast. I am going to play it slower for that reason, and also the fact that I really can't play it that fast, and I don't think you should. And also, of course, for a demo, recording like this, I should go a little slower. But you can, play it within a range of what you might think. Presto is kind of the fastest tempo marking there is, so probably the faster you can get it, the better. But again, you don't want to play anything ever too fast so that you start tripping over yourself. Slow and good is better than fast and bad. Okay, or in this case, a little less fast and good is better than really fast and bad. I'm just going to start at the beginning. If there's anything I need to point out here, I will stop and do stuff. But I think we'll just give it a crack. Right at the beginning? 2, 3. I did forget to mention that trill. The trill, we have a B trill, B natural, which means you're going to play the first finger like B. The trill key for this one is the middle roller coaster key, not the bottom one for B flat, but the middle one right here. And you're going to kind of hit it with this part of your hand, of course. Okay. Now, the way you're going to trill in this case, to do the trill, it's really easy. You just hold the B key down and trill with this key right here. It's a really easy trill. In Baroque style, the trill should start not on the note that's written, but on the actual note above it. Remember, the rule for trills is it's the note that's there plus the next note up in the key signature. So in this case, since it's a B trill, the C is going to be the next note up in the key signature, which you normally play this way. But to do the trill like this, it's going to be really awkward. So the trill fingering for this is a B. You plant your finger for B, and you trill with this. Because you have to start on the note above it, though, you have to start on the alternate fingering and then release the trill key to go down to the B. So, if you understand what I mean. So if you watch my hands really carefully. I'm sorry, let's do that again. So going from the C, I play the C first. That's the first note in that measure. Then with the B trill, you plant the B key and you put down your trill key. Start on the C and then release it to go to the B. So that kind of thing. Okay, let me do it one more time. I'll start at 70 just to put it in context. Actually, 69 with the pickup note. Yeah. Okay, then we go back to the main theme. Yeah. Let me try that again. Yeah. Remember those two notes at the end, they should be nice long notes each, but separated from each other. Okay? I was messing up there a little bit. I'm having a little trouble with the CBCDC part. I'm squeaking a little bit. I'm not sure if that's the sax. It could be the sax. I'm playing a borrowed sax today. Or it could be the saxophone player, too. So I would need to work that up a little bit. And the trills are the same. It happens twice, I believe, right? In measure number 75 or so. And then there's another one later on where I'm losing it. Nope, I guess it doesn't happen again. I'm sorry. It's just that one little trill. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 75 and then 69. 59. That's what it is. 59. Anyway, you can get an idea of the tempo and the phrasing and the dynamics a little bit. The steadiness of tempos is really important here. I'm doing it da 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 da. You could do ba ba da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba ba ba. That's about 144 right there. Like I said, I can't play it that fast and get a good sound. This should give you a good idea of how to get started on this solo, though. Remember, also, with the level 3 NYSSMA solos, you've got to have 7 scales. So make sure you're doing 7 scales and doing them every day. They do need to be memorized for NYSSMA. And I would definitely recommend that the F scale be one of them, obviously, here, since that's the key that your song is in. Hope you get in the right gear. Good luck. Thanks.